What's up, guys? What's good with y'all? I know I lied about 2K, but I really didn't, see, because I'm playing it now, so. And after this, I'm going to do a 2K18 stream. You already know. 2 portions, I'm going to get the demo done. So.
All right, thanks, D.A.
And clearly the Bucks one of the more youthful teams in the league. The players they plan to build around have a few years before they're even in their mid-20s, so a bright future. I mean, their youth can be good and bad. It kind of cuts both ways during the season.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Parker and Monroe together inside. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo, and it's Terry in at the point guard position. The 3, and no good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
I mean, what to say? That big-time nail-biters seemed like it was going to go off forever. Definitely, they're going to be riding high off of such a tremendous battle that turns out in their favor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton up top. Cloak loose. It's stolen by Prez. So for all the rumors of Young perhaps being on the move, they will quickly put the rest with Prez shooting them down.
And who knows if there was any truth to those trade rumors. But one thing is for sure, Prez doesn't want Young to be moved, and that is definitely going to mean a lot to this front office.
Monroe with a screen on Young. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Wasted no time on that one. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Nice break. Here come the Raptors. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Young's got his first points of the night.
And nothing disrupts or phases Young on these shots. Not even aggressive defense right up in his airspace.
Antetokounmpo passes the tip. Can't connect from short range.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
To the paint. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. And everyone knows about Jabari Parker and how he has come back from a ACL knee injury he suffered as a rookie. The more time that passes from that ACL tear, the more explosive Parker looks on the floor. Looks like he never, in fact, had any issues at all.
Yeah, that's a great point and a good observation. And I think his explosiveness has surprised a lot of people. This is a guy that's got power going to the basket and can finish through contact. And, man, he's a guy that I think is going to be a big-time scorer for a long time. Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Sullinger the screen. Prez kicks to Sullinger. No one near Prez as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's stolen by Sullinger. All sorts of time, and he hits the jump shot. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers.
And that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen, you're my Jordan.
Bucks trail by 12. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Beasley is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Jabari Parker. And there's Terry, and it's Brogdon in at the 2. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Milwaukee took Giannis Antetokounmpo a couple of years ago in the draft. And we talked to Bucks head coach Jason Kidd. He sees a lot of superstar potential in his young big man. Kidd said, you're talking about a 7-footer who can put it on the floor, can pass the ball. He's going to play every position for us. And the coach loves his young player's disposition, too, adding, he never complains. He just goes out there and plays. Guys?
You can't help but love him. Thank you, David. Terry kicks to Beasley. Prez brings the double team. Back to Terry. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attack.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Jared Sullinger's checked in for Toronto. Milwaukee also making some changes. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Beasley. And Middleton subbed in for Brogdon. Here's Young. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, Young feels comfortable shooting from the mid-range area. I mean, he really has continued to develop that jump shot over time.
Parker kicks to Terry. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him.
Middleton off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And last season, Jason Kidd had to have hip surgery, which caused him to miss a large portion of the season. Casual fans might think, why can't he just sit and coach? But there's a physical toll to coaching, as we all know.
Absolutely there is, guys. I mean, constant moving, the traveling, engaging in practice, film watching, which requires a lot of sitting. I mean, coaching an NBA team is very stressful and demanding. And hip surgery, any type of surgery for that matter, can definitely have an impact on your ability to perform as a coach. I'm actually glad to see Jason Kidd fully recovered and back to coaching his team.
Toletovic misses.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Damari Carroll's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Bucks trail by 16. Terry dishes to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Terry in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Terry's got 5 points so far. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Prez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
And you can just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Prez.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
There's one word that you would use to describe Greg.
And through the first.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They can...
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Nice game, great performance by Prez.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively. Look.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
And that's how
to make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Grizzlies really contributed. He scored 17 points and did his thing on the defensive end with a number of steals. That performance is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. And we'll see if he can continue to stay hot.
Thank you, David. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him. And he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Count that one. Terry's got 11 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Kicks it to Sullinger with his first shot attempt. Rebounded by the Bucks, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Here's Terry, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. Now here's Prez. Not a lot of room. Young with no one around. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
Bucks trail by 19. Terry the pass to Parker. Screened by Monroe. A reverse. Parker's shot is off.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Now here's Prez. Terry covering. Prez with the bucket.
And Prez is the last guy you want to let get hot if you are the defense. When he's scoring like this, the D is in trouble.
Parker sets the screen for Terry. Offensive rebound. Good on the bucket. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
And Young kicks to Prez. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Remember, you're my Pippen, you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Advantage of a defender really anywhere on the floor.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Ross is checked in for Young, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Prez. The Bucks also with the sub. Snell's checked in. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pushing it up. Here's Joseph. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Joseph's got his first basket. And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said Parker has a versatile game, guys. Back to the basket, facing up on the drive. He can hurt you in so many ways.
And I like his activity without the ball, too, guys. That's another element that he brings. He's comfortable running off screens to get open, and he attacks the glass on the offensive board. Those are the little things that give him a chance.
Raptors leading by 17. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Brogdon out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Parker. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Beasley in at the 3 spot. Screen by Valanciunas. Off the pick. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, Prez is high level from mid-range. I mean, all he needs is a little space, and he's good to let it go.
Beasley kicks to Teletovic, and the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Raptors making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Michael Beasley. Here's Young. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Sullinger outside. Shoots a 3. And it's Young. Good time on the assist by Sullinger. Sullinger's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Young's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, it's stolen by Sullinger. Here's Prez. Again, Toronto. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Raptors?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Parker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Put it simply, Parker is an outstanding player. I mean, somebody who puts the team ahead of himself, and all this guy wants to do is win.
And the Bucks making a change here. Monroe's checked in.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
DeRozan dishes to Prez. Sullinger the screen. Out to DeRozan from the arc. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Sullinger the screen. Outside DeRozan. Feeds it to Prez. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prez has got 7 points here in this quarter.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build.
Substitution. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Levins, screened by Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Prez. A beautiful reverse layup.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Terry with it. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
Valanciunas passes to Ross. And here is Prez. Pass to Valanciunas. Hung outside. Unloads. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K
There he is.
Sports.
Yo, Prez. Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson.
along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
Hey, Shaq here. You guys played with a lot of confidence, but did you think the win would come this easily?
Man, I don't really think about games like that, man. I go into each one expecting to give it my all and try to get the win. And I expect the same of my teammates. You know, the fact that we won by a lot just means we all put in the effort and basically did what we were supposed to do. Easy as that.
Easy as...
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you.
What's up, Fade Incense? I'll sub to you, Fade.
Look, guys, to be honest, I've said everything. Okay, there's nothing else left to say. I'm a professional basketball player, so wherever they pay me to play, that's where I'm going to play. And with that being said, I love what we're building here, and I think we have a chance to do something really special. That's it, guys.
Fade doing work too. 750. Almost 750. Got segments.
So,
+2.
this is how you broke through the rookie wall.
This is it, man. I got to give this guy all the credit. I mean, Xavier changed everything.
He told me how much you helped him this season.
Well, it took him a while, but once he came to me, we were able to figure out what works best for his body and his style of play.
And diet.
Especially that.
So what kind of things did you really need to work on?
Mostly balance, man. My balance was way off.
Yeah, if you don't work on it, it's going to be off. It's inevitable. It's very rare that anyone has a good balance of strength, flexibility, and core strength.
That's funny. You wouldn't think that about elite athletes.
You know, we have one player on the team that's close. Justice came in that first day and just has that build, you know, like a boxer. Prez here's a great athlete. We just had to fine-tune it.
Yeah, it paid off.
So it sounds like you're going to keep up with it?
Oh, definitely. I'm going to try. I mean, I'm trying to hire this guy in the offseason and stay ahead of the game.
There is no offseason for champions.
I like that.
I got it from someone smart.
Should write that in the training room.
Just get a tattoo right there.
Yeah, maybe a tag. Yeah. No, but this guy's the best, man, really.
Yeah.
I mean,
say that again.
This guy's, he's all right, really. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Maybe a tag. No, but this guy's the best, man. Say that again. This guy's all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hey, such as my boy Savage King 24 too. I never heard this song before. But I never heard this song before. I didn't want to take my play ticket. I would play online, but my players only play with me since I'm only 56. Even though I'm a player one.
No copyright intended.
All right, everybody over here. Let's put in work to keep this winning streak alive. Now let's run some 3-on-3 drills.
Coach.
Let's get it going. Come on.
750 subs.
Oh. Yo, play. Just these.
All you need to do is what?
All that shots you made in practice. And you made just this. All those shots you made in the game and then you missed this one. Come on, bro. Come on. Off. Yeah, it's time to clamp up. Yeah.
Clamp up. Yeah, get it right. Sub to my channel, SVG King 24.
Get off.
You know it's lit over there. Oh, you know what to do.
Cut. What?
Like for live stream, you watch it on like something else to make sure there's nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
See, that took me a while to figure out.
It's just lower.
Yeah.
I wish I could change the camera for this crap. No screens allowed.
Later I'm gonna get
No. Oh. No screens allowed. No. Oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. We got silver. Yeah.
All right, let's take our competition to the next level.
I'll take
All right? Here we go.
Yeah, looking picture.
Alright, let's take our competition to the next level. Alright?
Cash.
Here we go.
Pass back. Hey!
Let's work on the pick and roll next, okay? Here we go.
It's too easy for me.
Let's work on the pick and roll next, okay? Here we go.
What? Oh, in his mouth. No more. Shoot that, yeah. Get off. Ooh.
All right, come on, guys. Good practice today. Focus. Come on, folks. All right, come on, guys. Good practice today.
Oh, this is slower than in the game.
Come on, folks.
Yeah. Bang. Oh. Green. go. My player's only 6 feet.
All right, let's have a good one today, guys. Come on. Whew, feel good.
I'll be in the giveaway phase. Thank you. Thanks, guys. But I am grinding for them space gems. It's not even funny. It's not even funny how much I... Oh. See what I'm saying, guys? See how clean that... See how clean these look? See... Oh my... Ooh, look at... Oh my god. I'll take all of it. Hold on. Yep, these right here. Air Jordan lows. Ooh, Air Jordan X. Wait, I'm not buying that crap. Not yet, at least. Hey. Hey, these look clean. How much these are?
Doesn't make sense now. Just got real, things are getting intense now.
Come to New York, literally run a neighborhood, and show these guys these little venues.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Greetings and welcome to 2K Sports. I rarely say greetings, but I just did. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, alongside Kenny and Shaq. Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Toronto Raptors in their house, Air Canada Center. Taking a look at Toronto, these guys have been rolling. What a year they're having. They've run up the best record in the NBA with some...
That's what I forgot.
Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Nick Vucevic is from a basketball family.
Big advantage, DA. Thanks. Both these teams, Steve, like to work on offense from the inside out, and some players who are very comfortable posting up in this one.
When you have a guy that can post up, Kevin, on either side, what happens is that you collapse the defense and you get easy shots, or you draw a lot of fouls, and that's how you can control the pace of the game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Orlando, Ibaka is the forward, Vucevic in the middle. The guard tandem is Payton and Fournier, and it's Green in at small forward. There's the dish to Prez. And look at Prez there, just punishing the...
And you love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Vucevic setting the big for Fournier. Here's the dish to Prez.
Because I could hear myself on that. Oh, shoot.
Down low. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. He claims that one off the back end and down it falls. Prez has got his second basket of the night. So it's Orlando now. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball. They have no one to blame but themselves in losing that one.
Ooh, new bag. Kicking on my screen.
Sullinger, screen on Pete.
Yeah.
Prez kicks to Sullinger.
Hey, don't
lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. And no doubt, this Raptors team, one of the best in the NBA. But, Steve, are they good enough to win it all? I mean, they still have young, developing talent. Do they look to improve from within, or does this team need to make a big move?
Well, knowing this front office, you'll know they'll explore every option. If anything, they're looking to get better along that front line.
Here's Payton. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Prez with the ball. Sullinger the screen. Prez loses to Sullinger. Great D that time from Payton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint. It's stolen by Sullinger. Vucevic, soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him two.
Just talk that one up to a little miscommunication. I'm sure they'll get on the same page.
Prez with the bucket.
Wonderful job by Prez there. Really cutting through the defense. Just awesome making the right call in these pick and rolls.
Now here's Payton. Tight defense on him.
Nope.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Prez. Finished off the break.
Well, that's what they're doing. Aggressive play at both ends.
Yeah,
nice. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. Prez, number 1.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Young outside. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by the Magic.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Yeah, but he has to take that shot 10 out of 10 times. It was right there for him.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Magic shooting their first free throws at the game right now.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Some changes for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Zellinger. And Damari Carey subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Gordon comes in for Serge Ibaka. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Green. And A.J. Augustine subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And Young just drilling the three there. Nice look.
Yeah, and that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Damari Carroll, the Alabama product, pretty much a specialist when you start talking about a guy on the defensive end. Now you have to add to his repertoire a guy that can knock down the three ball.
And you can tell that pass just...
Toronto with the ball. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Their offense came fairly easy to them out there. The D wasn't rushing them to do anything, and because of that, they made a lot of smart, calculated decisions that turned into easy points.
Fred in at point guard. Also Young out there. Jared Sellinger is out there at the DeRozan. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Bucks was a man possessed. He ended up with 25 points, and he did not miss a whole lot from the field. The basket must have seemed pretty big. That was just the latest chapter in what has been a very good stretch of outings for him. Can't afford to take anything for granted going into tonight.
Appreciate it, Dave. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
I am looking forward to watching this game again.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
I need those plays down.
The Magic making the switch here. Green's checked in. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Count the basket.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Here's Prez. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Magic trail by 13. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Green draws the double. Vucevic to the pass to Payton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's exactly where they want the ball to go. He did a great job getting the ball into that position.
Toronto leading by 13. And the Magic's young tandem of first-round picks in 2014, Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon, they've come a long way together.
You know, they were teammates on the Team USA Under-19 squad that went 9-0 and won gold back in 13. And that was a great draft for the Magic, getting 2 high-character, high-effort, defensive-minded players with elite athleticism.
Dishes it to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And Young kicks to DeRozan. The feed to Prez. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. No one near him. Here's Sullinger, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Sullinger's got 5 now.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Hey, way to put the squeeze on them, guys. Bring it in, let's talk.
And through the first hit.
All right, gentlemen, hustle up. That was a great first half. I like what...
Welcome back to Toronto, where the gigantic CN Tower dominates the skyline. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Fred.
Oh, so he was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
I love to watch active defenders like him who never make anything easy for the opposition. He embodies great D.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. The guard tandem is Payton and Fournier. Ibaka is the 4 with Vucevic in the middle. And it's Green in at the 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we know Mario Hezonja is a sharpshooter out of Croatia, and some say he was the cockiest player from that 2015 draft class. He once said, "I've never had respect to anybody on a basketball court. I don't care. Whether it's a veteran or a young player standing in front of me, I always have the same goal. I want to run over everybody." Kevin?
What a quote. He is not shy. Thanks, D.A.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
The shot's good from Fournier. Now here's Prez, covered by Payton. Sullinger, a screen on Payton. It's stolen by Ibaka. Payton outside. Ball's knocked loose. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
I love to see them push it like that because the reason why, he's a deadly finisher in the transition game.
Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Orlando. Poke loose.
Look at the speed.
Prez kicks to Sullinger. And he banks in the layup. Sullinger's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
We know a lot about Dwayne Casey's coaching career. Been an assistant for numerous years. Now he's a head coach. But let's take it back. He was a top recruit coming out of high school. He helped lead Kentucky to a national title in 1978.
Meeks dishes to Ibaka. 5 on the clock. Vucevic to the pass to Meeks. No good from outside. Raptors leading by 23. Prez with the ball. Now Payton defending, and the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Casey went straight from playing at Kentucky to an assistant coaching position there in Lexington.
He's been coaching for almost 4 decades. Coaching in Japan for a time, a long-time NBA assistant. He's a lifer.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
It's stolen by Prez. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 12.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
This was a case of one man getting hot, and then it gets contagious and spreads throughout the entire team.
Outside, Meeks. The Magic again can't hit.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Better body movement, better ball movement, and taking some smart shots.
Screen by Ibaka. Knocked away. Now Prez, 15 points in the game.
How, Serge Ibaka?
1:11 left in the third. To the inside. Here's Ibaka, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jared Sullinger. And you love the
I still have a chance.
Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Ross and Patterson to the forwards. Prez out there with Young. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And with Ibaka and his defensive presence, it's not only the blocks he gets, but the threat of blocks that makes him great.
That's a great point. You see a lot of very talented players start to hear footsteps when they get close to Ibaka. It isn't just that shot blocking that you mentioned. It's his help defense and ability also to defend on the perimeter. Also incredibly strong and very difficult to back down.
Here's Prez, and stolen by Payton. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
You could see Patterson just track that in the air the whole way. You knew he would finish the hoop.
Nope.
And here is Payton. He dishes it to Fournier. Vucevic a screen on Patterson. Passes it to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Payton. Payton's got his third assist on the night. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Screened by Valanciunas. Young for 3, and again Toronto with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Prez.
What I really liked about his performance at the offensive end was that he wasn't pressing. He wasn't playing fast. There was a calmness to him. It was a smooth, steady game he played, and the results speak for themselves.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
They did. Fantastic run here to really put this game to bed.
They set the pick.
Yeah.
Now here's Watson. Defense is right there. Prez kicks the foul. 16 feet away. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
They're already celebrating. People are walking to the door, smiles. This one is over.
Now here's Watson. He's guarded closely. Here's Prez. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Prez plays both ends of the floor with a ton of energy. So good at moving his arms around to come away with these steals.
Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Now here is Augustine. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Here on
What's up, Steve?
Sports. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. Prez.
Hey, what's up? It's Kenny here, man. You guys won this.
And that'll wrap things up.
Hey, what's up? It's Kenny here, man. You guys won this.
Nobody else want to say nothing, so.
Yeah. I pull up in Lexus like it's 07. I gotta hit the next one. Last year, I know you learned your lesson. I could GPS you if you need a dressing. Boss up, I'm the bigger homie, but I'm 1 year older than my little homie. 09, they was bidding on me, but I'm young money, got it written on me. Okay, now we got some action. Everything I said, it happened. Chasing women, a distraction. They want me on TV right next to me. You cannot be here right next to me. Don't you see Riri right next to me? I hate a rapper especially. They feel the same, but they hide it. They just discuss it in private. Don't get along, maybe try it. What's the point in even trying? I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They got it eventually. I cannot give you the recipe. You know the game is so separately. Swear I just had an epiphany. It cost me 50 at Tiffany's. Shout out to Tiffany Stephanie. They used to always come check for me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Done. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it, then count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done. I don't take for granted. I do my own propaganda. I feel like Julie Santana. Leg hanging out the fan on. 6 cold like Alaska. Views already a classic. Running out of here like NASA. Busting whips out the plastic. A gram too popping the chain too heavy to tuck it. I'm serious. I feed my family with this, so don't play with my money this summer. I'm serious. I don't run out of material. You shouldn't speak on me, period. You try to give them your side of the story, they heard it, but they wasn't hearing it. They feeling the way and won't hide it. Done being silent. Don't get alone, maybe tried it. What's the point in even trying? I hate a goofy especially. They always dying to mention me. They gotta go eventually. I cannot give them no empathy. I'ma have bees when I'm 70. They cannot with the legacy. I don't know what else is left for me. After this, no one a threat to me. My enemies wanna be friends with my other enemies. I don't let it get to me. Done. Look what I done in my life. I had to count it, then count it again to make sure the money was right. They love to talk. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done in the hype. Me, I'm just done.
Count it again and make sure the money was right. They gotta talk. Yeah, don't need a hype. Yeah, I'm just coming in the hype. Yeah, I'm just done.
It's the worldwide. Song that every action is a reaction. I know we ain't seeing eye to eye, it just ain't working. You say you can't think no more. that we ain't perfect. I was trying to fix us up, you was out late night. Going back and forth with you, nah, it ain't working. Left my phone unlocked that night, I did that on purpose. I ain't come back home last night, I did that on purpose. Hit the club and got messed up, I did that on purpose. Hotel with two, that tell I did that on purpose. Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, did that on purpose. Yeah, did that on purpose. Too much inside my cup, this can't be for one person. Too much inside my right now I'm floating. Forgetting all the times we had our ups and downs on purpose. I hope that you cry right now and no, I ain't joking. Why you play them games? I don't know, I do not know why. Scared if I ask you to tell the truth, you would sit there and tell a lie. I'm done with all of your games now, I ain't gonna hold you back, go and fly. I'm doing what I want, who I want, I don't know why. Left my phone unlocked that night, I did that on purpose. I ain't come back home last night, I did that on purpose. Hit the club and got messed up, I did that on purpose. Hotel with two, that tell I did that on purpose. Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, did that on purpose. Yeah, did that on purpose. Tight white dress. Girl, I can see you did that on purpose. With that look in your eye, I can see that you wanna be a bad girl on purpose. The way you pick it up, I can see that you wanna get run up on purpose. I know you want me to. Don't you, baby, on purpose. I dealt with these and go real so. Why you hanging with a gang of I made them all these on the own island with a gang of girls and a gang of us. It's the 8-figure secret that you thought would never. On my way to be a 9-figure secret, whether this one know. And you think this suck you.
3000 VC, wasted.
Left my phone unlocked that night, I did that on purpose. I ain't come back home last night, I did that on purpose. Hit the club and got messed
Splash! Endless Lane. Let me upgrade my player.
Hotel with two, that tell I did that on purpose. Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, did that
What if it did? Come back home last night, I did that on purpose.
Work every day on the weekend. I fit on it up on the weekend. Most of those be a real friend. Tell me why you and keep running about the money.
Let me kill you, man.
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them get that hood time. Remember I used to grab on that when it was about that. If that little fuck up tripping, she get that
That's when you're gold. Oh, probably because that's one of my. Go over it. I gotta be it. Oh no, that's good. So much endorsement. Of course we lost. Alright, peace, y'all. Jimmy.